I know.
Are we live? Yes, we are. We are going live.
And there was much rejoicing.
Okay, we're gonna start recording. Excellent connection.
Oh, but this is what I've been doing with my time. Have tattoos.
Yep.
All right.
How long do they generally take to wear off?
Why not? I've had this for over a week now. Faded within, I want to say, a week. But the one on the outer part of my hand has lasted almost 2. Around, so.
Yeah, and now it's apparently an error has occurred. Or maybe we're already just live or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I have the little record icon on my screen.
Okay. Maybe it's just that it's... Well, it says it's live. Excellent connection. Okay. Sorry for that, everybody.
No problem. Technology.
Oh, well, this is just getting things rolling. All right. And I know I'm not on camera, but that's mainly due to lighting issues. Okay. So, technical issues aside, welcome to The Door Touchers. This is where we do a whole bunch of tabletop gaming, and this is our very first premiere episode. Here we are playing the Abyssal Circuit. It's a take on the Backrooms concept, but with a Chronicles of Darkness twist, as it were. Alright. So, would you like to introduce yourselves, the players?
Okay, so I'm Averin. I'm playing the character Elaine Demir, a doctor researcher who is interested in profiting off the supernatural and, quite frankly, has less morals than the average shark.
And who's the other player?
So I'm Sci-Fi Dryad, but I am playing Isabella Reyes. She is a janitor, but she has a tendency to really like animals. And she's a little self-destructive, little crazy character, which we'll get into.
You're dropping in and out a bit there.
Oh. So it's like Nifty, but as like a human.
Yep, for those not aware, Nifty is a particular character from a series called Hell of a Boss. Spelled
No,
UV.
not Hell of a Boss. Has Been Hotel.
Has Been Hotel. That's the one. Yes. Yeah. Nifty is. Let's just say she's the childish demon who gives psychopathy a happy twist.
and also free pest control.
With OCD. Major OCD.
Yeah.
All right. So, Chronicles of Darkness, as a setting, is take our world, our modern world, but it's darker. All the supernatural creatures go around bumping the night. And in this particular case, there is a company called Infi-Net. They're a major new rising star of the tech industry. Oh, give me a second.
Okay.
So, this is a commercial that a typical commercial that your characters would have heard. In a world where connectivity is king, where information is power, there's a network that stands above the rest. Welcome to Infi-Net. Imagine a world where your data flows seamlessly, where your connections are secure, and where possibilities are infinite. Whether you're a small business owner, a tech enthusiast, or a global corporation, Infi-Net has you covered. With lightning-fast speeds and unmatched reliability, we keep you connected to what matters most. Stay in touch with loved ones, stream your favorite shows, or work from anywhere in the world. And for businesses, Infi-Net offers unparalleled security and scalability. From cloud storage to data analytics, we empower you to unlock the full potential of your digital infrastructure. Join the millions of satisfied customers who trust Infi-Net for all their connectivity needs. Experience the future of networking with Infi-Net. Infi-Net. It's practically infinite. Cue commercial jingle. But you guys have encountered some issues. Elaine Demir, you have, while you've mostly been in New York, one of your brothers, Jeffrey, has been missing.
To give a bit of background, Jeffrey has been the only member of the family who is not a doctor of some kind who got into infotech. And he got this fantastic job with this new startup, Infi-Net, and then vanished without a trace.
Yeah,
Elaine has been busy with all of her research and business, but the complete dropping off the radar of the one brother who basically would even talk to her is not something she's prepared to take lightly. So she's charging over there to try and find out what's happened to her missing brother.
Okay. Now, Isabella, you have worked as a janitor around this company. To you, it's just another cleaning job after being fired from that previous job. Something to hold you over for now, while you look for something that's a bit more your speed. But at least you get to deal with your favorite buddies, chemicals.
Yeah.
At least you get to deal with chemicals.
Chlorine, bleach.
Yeah, things that go bang.
And funnily enough, that's actually what got you fired. But
we don't talk about that.
Yes. We don't do the anti-chemical propaganda.
No. How do you even bring it up?
Okay.
All right.
So-
So now, you are entering. Elaine, you are entering the Infi-Net building.
Okay. Well, coming into the building, obviously, the first thing I do is look straight for front desk. I'm a professional. I'm there in my crisp suit, and I'm moving in with that look of an individual who intends to be seen and seen quickly, not because she's angry, but because she's a professional and she expects it.
Mm-hmm. And as for you, Isabella, you've been called in for somebody spilling their coffee. So you were kind of near there, and you got to get to coffee stains very quickly. And so you're at the near the reception, but in the office behind there. Behind the reception desk.
Cleaning up the coffee mess.
Okay, so Elaine, you come up to the desk, and then there's the receptionist goes, "Oh, hello, ma'am. How can I help you today?"
Hello, I'm wondering if I could please speak with Mr. Jeffrey Demere.
Jeffrey Demere. I'm assuming he works here?
Works.
Okay. I'll just take a look and types things in the computer. And I don't see any Jeffrey Demere here. It's not appearing at all.
Well, she reaches down to her purse, opens her purse up, gets her purse out, and pulls out a business card for Infi-Net with Jeffrey Demere's name and rank as a programmer on it.
Oh. Okay.
My brother has a habit of sending me his business card when he gets a new job.
Okay, I've just, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. I've been looking at the list of employees, and it just says there's nobody who's ever worked here. Not even in, deleted records. I don't know what to tell you, ma'am.
Well, I'd like to speak with your higher management on the subject, if I may, thank you.
Okay. Let's see what it'll do. Alright. Makes a quick phone call. Excuse me a second. Now, Isabella, by the way, you're actually, while you're cleaning up the coffee stain, you actually hear about this sort of conversation. You can't help but eavesdrop, of course.
Okay.
And the walls are kind of thin.
Yeah.
So, you see the, one of the receptionists comes into the room and goes in and picks up a phone. Goes, "Hello. I got a Karen here who's asking for an employee that does not work here, but apparently has some kind of business card." Yeah, I don't know. Just, look, can you just deal with her, please? Look, I don't know what to say. She literally asked for you. Okay, alright. And hangs up the phone, comes out, and then asks, the manager will be with you here shortly.
And with a very, that kind of crisp look, which has a kind of faux sweetness to it, but it gives the indication of sharp edges of broken glass. She looks at the person and says, "By the way, it's Elaine, not Karen. Here's my business card." And hands over her professional business card as the major head of a biotech firm.
Okay. Look, ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Yeah, like, look, and swivels the screen over. You see this? You see this list? There's no Jeffrey Demir. Never worked here, whatsoever.
And yet, strangely, I have a business card for your corporation, which I've had checked. It doesn't appear to be any kind of fraud.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe somebody's doing a deep fake. That can happen.
If you'd ever known my brother, that certainly would not be the case.
How could I know your brother? He's never been here.
We'll see.
Okay.
He has that air of, you did call me a Karen. This is not going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reception, and now the employee realizes the reception desk has thin walls. The reception office has thin walls.
Very thin walls. Oh, plus also, people are usually not as quiet on the phone as they pretend to be.
Mm-hmm. Particularly not in a place where they feel so much superior to the cleaning staff. Okay, so she's now waiting there with this frosty look on her face of, you're going to have a very uncomfortable time until senior management arrives.
Yeah. And Isabella, this conversation does kind of perk your interest because you recall that somebody was recently disappeared. And while you don't really know who they are, you do know their face, but they apparently don't appear on any of the records. You check for all the faces in the profiles, but they just don't, but it doesn't appear. Then you hear of this woman coming in asking, oh, sorry.
So, is this a concurrence?
Oh no, this is just the reception desk.
No, people leaving and never hearing from them again.
Is it common for people to be disappeared?
No, not that you've experienced. Like, this is weird.
Okay.
I thought you said if this is a conference.
No. It was a skip in the sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Wait, hold on. Before we do anything else, can you hear me better like this?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I did is instead of having it on the D20 screen, I'm actually on the Discord screen.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I can't see much other than, shit.
Well, that's... Yeah. Whatever
But
works for you, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Elaine is just standing there with this calm demeanor of someone who is at the head of a corporation and knows full well that anyone under her is supposed to be sweating. And she has the receptionist pinned under her gaze.
Queen bitch of control.
Oh yeah. 4 dots in resources, or almost a Bill Gates level of wealth kind of individual. This is not a person who takes sass from a receptionist kindly.
Yeah. Okay, so a few minutes pass, and it seems that somebody comes along behind, also through the reception desk, and says, "What seems to be the problem, miss?"
That would be ma'am, and she hands over another business card. And gives him a very sharp look and says, "And I'd be the head of BioNTech. Now, I'm here because my brother, Jeffrey Demir, has," and she holds it up, "sent me his business card for his new job, which he acquired here several weeks ago. Since then, there has been no word, sight, nor sound of him, and now I'm being told by a receptionist who seems to have a great difficulty in remembering what a first name is, that he has never worked here."
And the receptionist goes like, "You can," like, pointing to the employee list. But like the expression saying, "No, like, look at yourself."
I have little confidence in a person who can't even remember a first name.
Oh wow, queen bitch in control.
Well, you don't have to have confidence in me. Just look at the list here. And so senior man rolled it, swerves it back, swerves it back. I'm sorry, ma'am, but our records don't show that this person has ever worked for the company.
Then your records are incomplete or hacked. Which, considering your current technological allegations in regards to the quality of your service, poses serious concerns, I would think. I would consider this a matter you would be investigating strenuously from here on in.
Yes. We'll get right on that.
Fine. Take my business card. Feel free to call me when you have any information.
Will do.
And she hands over her business card.
And Smiles gives a slight bow. And the other receptionist is going like,
Meanwhile, this has kind of piqued Isabella's spidey sense, or cleaning sense, as something like, okay, something's a little different about this one. Yeah, something's a little different about this one, and as she's coming out of the little office side, she kind of watches the whole thing as she's cleaning down the counters.
Well, Elaine at this point turns, gives a slight bow, ever so slight, as in, I acknowledge you're also high up in a corporation, but I'm not going to show you anything more than that in terms of respect. And proceeds to walk out in a very crisp, business-like fashion.
Okay. And then senior management gives the lower receptionist a stern glare and then walks away.
What time of day is this?
Oh, this
This
is
would be
about the morning or afternoon, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be around noon her time. She wouldn't be going in so early as to arouse issues. She'd be going in at a reasonable business hour. The part of the day where serious matters gets spoken of.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Cool.
Okay. So you're heading. So Elaine, you're heading out of the building. Isabella, what are you doing?
Cleaning.
Okay, so Elaine opens up her mobile phone as she's heading out, and she types in a number and proceeds to speak at the other end, and you get the sense that whatever she's doing involves some sort of business arrangement. It's got that kind of formal air to it. It's not the kind of appearance you see in a person who's chatting to friends or buying something online. It's the kind of crisp business kind of speech. And that's what you can see her doing with her phone.
Okay.
What she's actually doing is getting in touch with certain individuals within BioNTech, who are her underlings, and getting them to try and start pushing on any contacts they have to try and find anywhere where Jeffrey might have left any trace of his existence.
Okay. Just checking. Shoot for a second. I don't have contacts. Okay. But you do have people at BioNTech who are like, yes, ma'am. And they try looking.
I'm senior management at BioNTech, and basically I'm the CEO, and I'm telling them if you want your jobs, you're going to look into this.
Yes, ma'am. You get at the other end.
Yeah. Okay, so yep, she's walking out, and she's not going to go terribly far. She's I think she's probably going to go to the nearest cafe with a view on Infi-Net's premises.
Okay. So
Any cafe that isn't specifically owned by Infi-Net, but has a good open view of the building.
Okay. There we go. All right. So you've entered a little coffee shop around the corner.
Yep. And she's going to order her typical businesswoman drink, a double espresso. Mega caffeine.
Yep. So are you doing anything, Isabella?
Just my job. But at the same time, she's just like, she kind of knows that wasn't a common occurrence and that people are being shifty. But at the same time, she doesn't really care too much.
Well, considering timing-wise, your lunch break would be coming up.
Oh, that's true. Well, I guess it would depend on when I started.
Yeah,
that's true.
Lunch break would probably be up at this point.
Okay. So, I'm gonna put my cart in the janitor's closet and walk out the side door.
Yes.
Go.
To my car. Wait, do I have a car?
Yeah, you're assumed to have
Okay.
a vehicle. It's without resources. It's just it gets you from A to B.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You do see
Yeah.
that one lady come out. The Frosty, the Ice Queen bitch walk out. And you see her, well, that's what you refer to as. And,
Yeah. Ice cream.
yeah, and you did see her, and, if you watch, you'd see her enter a coffee shop just across the road.
Did I bring my own lunch or do I have to go get lunch?
Well, it's whatever you would decide for your character. Is your character the kind to bring her own lunch, or to just get...
Nah, she's lazy. No, she's not good at cooking either. So, okay, I have to go get my wallet to go get lunch.
Yeah, well, you already have
car.
your wallet, okay, so it's in the car.
Wallet's in the car.
Alright.
In my little hiding spot. Where all the good chemicals are.
Okay, so you get your wallet from the car there, and I'm guessing you're heading over to that cafe?
Yeah, just because it's the closest, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay,
like
then.
right across the door there. It's like right across the street there.
Okay, so I go to the closest place. Not really looking for anybody or paying attention to anything. Kind of thinking in my own head.
Okay.
Which she does a lot. She does at her own head all the time.
Now I'm just gonna send you guys to a cafe.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
just
well,
a
inside-
tiny little place.
Inside, you can see amongst the crowd the one you've dubbed Ice Queen bitch. And she's sitting at a table with a very stern look towards the Infi-Net building. She's also holding a very small coffee cup, the espresso type coffee cups. And you can see steam rising from it. It's very full.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I'm gonna go in and figure out what I want to get.
And
For-
so the cashier right there is like, hey, what can I get you?
I'm thinking.
Okay. And he moves on to other customers while you're thinking.
And she gives him an end. And then she looks back at
Sorry, that cut out.
Oh, she gives him an intense look, and then she looks back at the board.
Ah, okay.
Intense.
Now, you're in your work uniform, as you
Yes.
would be, cleaning staff.
Yes.
So, Elaine Demir has, by this stage, noticed that there's someone there who's in a uniform from Infi-Net. Her gaze has now shifted from the building to you, particularly with that intense gaze you just gave. It's kind of like, oh, hello, this is someone odd, and they're wearing Infi-Net gear.
Yes. I made up my mind.
Oh, and what would you like?
I want sandwich, roast beef.
Well, we got some beef sandwiches here.
No, roast beef.
Well, yeah, we got beef sandwiches.
I said roast beef.
Okay, which one? He holds out a couple. You want one with cheese? You want one? Okay. And hands over that, and that will be, and just gives a little price. Yeah, the only reason why I'm not giving it is because I don't know what how much inflation has the prices. It's practically hyperinflation in America at this point, especially in California.
Yeah. So, probably if it's in a fancier area, it'd probably be almost $15 to $20.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's
Yikes.
nuts. It's nuts in California.
Okay, so Elaine Demir sees you ordering the sandwich, and once you've got the sandwich, she points to you and hooks her finger with the come hither gesture.
Oh, she doesn't. She's not even paying attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not even paying attention to you.
She's too focused on the sandwich.
Sandwich. Give me food. Food.
So you got the sandwich on a nice little plate.
She snatches it very fast. And then she goes off into her own little corner.
Well, while you're there sniffing away at this sandwich you've just bought and you've sitting in the corner with, someone else comes over to the table. And you find yourself very shortly staring straight at this woman with a very intense gaze. Well, I see my reputation precedes me.
No, that's just what I named you.
Ah.
What do you want?
You work for them. And she flicks her head over towards Infi-Net.
And?
And I'm wondering if maybe you'd like an easy opportunity to improve your station in life.
What?
Would you like a second job?
Yeah?
There's perks.
And those would be?
Well, number one, I'm loaded.
Boring.
Which means pretty much anything you want, you can have.
Anything?
Pretty much.
Including chemicals.
Oh, chemicals are easy. I run BioNTech. I'm a biotech company's CEO.
She gets a little maniacal look to her eyes.
You see this kind of look on her face, which has this hint of, okay, I've either hit exactly the right person or exactly the wrong person.
Probably both at the same time.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Okay. So she doesn't. In case you haven't figured it out, she doesn't give shit about money.
Oh, it's pretty obvious she doesn't give a shit about that. But yeah, what Elaine's got now is, okay, this one's psychotic. Maybe that's useful. The one thing about Elaine is that she, unlike most CEOs, does not ignore the loading. And there's a reason behind that. She's experienced the fact of what happens when you do ignore them. Horrible things can hide as lowdowns. And if you aren't paying attention, those horrible things can cause a lot of problems. So she pays attention. And you've got her notes.
By the way, thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was the previous company that I worked for?
You didn't specify.
Okay.
You just said you worked for, you had a job in chemicals.
Yeah. Okay, but it wasn't with, the company that Ice Cream Bitch works for.
Oh, definitely not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she'd absolutely have known you if you'd worked for her, because she would have kept an eye on her lowdowns.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what it could have been? She could have worked for the university in the biochem department.
Yep. And that would definitely get you fired messing with chemicals because, oh crap.
Yeah, because they deal with some really heavy-duty stuff there.
Yeah. Things that you need particular permits for.
Yeah. Things that they weren't going to fuck up for someone like me.
Yeah, congratulations, our chemist just went in and messed with the biochemical dope that we were using with an eczema laser. She could have blown up half the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, this ain't your high school chemistry set.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this formal person who is there now with this look on her face of, I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing, but I'm making the job offer anyway.
Okay. What do you want?
By the smell, I'm guessing you're a cleaner.
Yeah. Only because my mom made me.
Funny, the cleaning job. People often look down on the cleaners, don't pay attention, don't notice them. They're nothing more than a face with a bucket.
No, it's not a bucket. It's more a cart, and it's more like, oh, clean up our trash because we're too good to do it ourselves. Curse.
Exactly. They don't notice you, they don't pay attention. That puts you in a perfect position to gather information.
What information do you want? That's kind of boring.
Well, I have a missing brother.
I know. I heard.
Oh,
Not like people keep their voices down.
So that was you in the back office?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of heard someone doing something there.
Yeah. That was me. I had bleach.
You get this slightly frosty edge smile of, oh, I think I might regret this. How would you like to get paid for some of the information going into your trash cart?
Okay.
Payment would be in lab access?
Ooh. Okay. What do you want?
I want anything that you can find relating to the disappearance of a programmer. She pulls out the business card and shows it to you, Jeffrey Demire's business card. And you can see he's a senior programming analyst.
Would I know what floor that's on?
Yeah, you would. You'd know where the senior programming analysts are housed because you clean those floors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be on 20th floor? Or...
Dane, that's over to you.
Well, I haven't thought too much about the building. That being said, they would probably have senior programmers up in the higher echelons of the building.
Okay. So, 10th, 15th floor, specific floor number?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. If it's on that specific floor, has there been anything recently that would trigger a memory for me?
Not in particular, no. Because you were in one of the server rooms. That's lower down.
Okay.
But what you do recognize is the photo in the business card.
Okay.
And you do recognize that guy came in, and you saw and when you saw the employee records, because you had to look through faces, you didn't know names. You didn't see his face there anymore in the records.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I seen him. But then he disappeared. From the company registry. But yeah, I've seen him before.
She gives you that look of cold confirmation that says, knew it.
Yeah. I don't know. But I'll keep an eye out on the server room and the floor that he worked on. Yeah.
One other thing I'm going to need. A pass key. I need a way to get into the building after dark.
Easy.
Good. In exchange for
people
which
lose
I'll,
their shit all the time.
that they do. In exchange for which, I believe I can arrange a side job in our chemistry department.
Wait, what kind of chemistry?
Well, we do a lot of organic chemistry, so we're engaged with a lot of solvents and potentially explosive compounds.
Sounds like fun. I'll bring my note.
The look on the woman's face is, yes, quite.
Wait. Okay, and she was about to leave because she's done with her lunch. She was about to leave. She's like, wait! And she turns around and runs up to you and she goes, I need your info.
And seemingly
right up in your face.
She just flicks her wrist and out comes a business card.
She grabs her really fast. Bye!
Yes.
Oh god, she's so much fun to play.
And Elena's leaning back with this look on her face of, I wonder if I've just done the right thing.
Seems like things are gonna go horribly right.
or horribly wrong. He's not entirely sure which of the two is going to happen.
No, I mean, like, it's going to go horribly right, you know? So you have that kind of
basically, from her perspective, she's just made a bargain with a pyromaniac sociopath, probably psychotic as well. And that person, while they get her information, is also likely going to leave a trail of devastation and wreckage, which, considering these people have made her brother go missing, she's not unhappy about.
Okay. So, she goes back to her car, stashes her wallet, and then goes back to work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're doing it. Are you any of you two doing anything in particular before night falls, or what?
Well, Elaine is going to, because she has a chauffeur driver, she's going to go and book herself at a new location. She suspects now that she's got confirmation that her brother has been disappeared, that they've probably already figured out which hotel she's booked at. So she's going to go to a lesser little motel, and she's going to pay in cash.
Okay.
Anonymous name, no ID, just disappear from the registry. Because if she goes back to her pre-booked hotel room under her name, and there's something untoward sent her way, they're going to know exactly where to find her. And once she's done that, she's also going to send her driver off and tell her driver to return back to New York. She'll be handling things sans driver from here on in.
Okay, ma'am. And he drives away. And you're in a motel. It's a bit shoddy. Much like this is kind of the peon class sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it does have the added benefit of anonymity.
2 stars!
Yeah. It's not the kind of place you'd be looking for a CEO of a major biotech corporation. And that's exactly why she's there.
It's a 2-star hotel instead of a 5-star.
Yeah.
2 stars.
Yep. Maybe
So,
even
yep, she's
1 star
there and,
considering LA.
Yeah. She is definitely not utilizing Infi-Net on her computer services. But yeah, she's booked a place at a cheap little dingy motel, and it's while she's walked in looking all fancy, she's given the distinct impression to the business owner that she was never here. It's like, yep, I'm here, you're going to shut your mouth about it. And that distinct impression comes with an extra $100 bill.
Oh. Okay. And hands a little piece of paper to you.
Okay, I take the piece of paper.
It's the Wi-Fi password.
Thank you.
Yep.
She gives a nod and goes off to her room.
Okay. So just the change of scenery. Don't have a crusty hotel, so I'm just gonna put this in here.
Yep.
Put you guys in here. And I'll stop that. Okay, kind of a dingy place. thin walls. You hear like a couple arguing, and like maybe some kids running around, that sort of thing. And the smell of smoke permeates the atmosphere.
Is this the kind of smoke that is cigarette smoke?
Yeah, cigarette smoke.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it just stinks.
Yep.
Well, cigarette and weed, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she smelled a lot worse.
Mm.
In her line of work, she smelled a lot worse.
Yeah, no like natural gases or anything, or anything dangerous. It just stinks.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit of pee.
Well, she can sleep in practically anything, considering. So, yep. She'll sit down, go over her notes, go through the information she's already been able to gather, all of the notes about basically he's disappeared and none of his usual connections have seen him at all. No trace. She's even had a credit card search for him and his credit card hasn't been used.
Yeah. Now, Isabella, besides going to work, are you doing anything in particular?
Yes. So, she has made a mental note inside her crazy little mind that she is going to keep out particular eye on the floor that she remembers seeing him on and all the server room.
Well, the server room is in... the Infi-Net has two main buildings. One of them is kind of the major front. The other one is the server. The main server.
Got it.
And it doesn't even have windows.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's gonna keep an eye out on those two places and really like pay attention, because like someone's offered her basically her golden ticket, and those are the two places that she's most likely gonna get all the information. So because of that, those are like, she's really gonna like go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah. Oh, and so when you come back, one of your coworkers goes, "Could you really take care of the toilets in the room here on this floor? Somebody really made a big mess."
I'll get the bleach.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. The thing is, though, it's the toilets around here, not around where you're supposed to be keeping an eye on. Because you entered the main building back.
Okay.
Rather than the server building.
Right. Right. Okay. I mean, she's still got to do her job. Even if she hates it. Still got to do it. Okay, so she goes, "Alright, what floor?"
It was this one. Somebody made a mess in the toilets around the reception deck area.
Okay, weird. Whatever.
Okay,
so she goes to clean it up.
Yep. And rank smell. Yeah, you go to the toilet there, and it is caked in fecal matter. And it's all sloppy.
There's a little bit of bleach won't kill.
Yeah. Bleach will cut through anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it doesn't, you didn't use enough bleach.
Exactly. Exactly.
And if it's really what it doesn't, then you add ammonia and a match.
Yeah, that would make chlorine gas, wouldn't it?
It makes a chlorine bomb.
Mmm.
If it doesn't clean, blow it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tackle that.
Yeah. So she's gonna go clean it up.
Okay. You making a round of cuppas thing?
Oh, I think I already have one made. If you could go milk them, please.
Yes, I'll sort that out.
Yep. Thank you. All right, so it's a very dirty job. It takes a good long while, but you do tackle it. And after tackling it, your coworker kind of returns and like, thanks for taking care of that.
She doesn't even acknowledge the other person.
Okay. Bitch.
Gotcha.
What did you say? You cut out a bit.
I said, back at ya.
That gotcha.
Back at ya.
Oh, back at you. Oh, sorry.
But I did it in my little nifty voice.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, beyond that, a few hours pass.
Yes.
And now we are going, several hours pass actually. And it is around early evening.
Okay. Is my shift over?
Well, it's nearly over.
Got it.
You still have to do some cleaning around the server rooms.
Okay. Okay.
Now, just there we go.
I think this is your chance to nab something to get me in.
What?
It's your chance to nab something to get me in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she already did that. Because Lost and Found is always up near the reception desk, and so that's when she grabbed a bunch of badges. Like, all the badges she could find. She just grabbed them all.
Mm.
Stealing all the badges.
Stealing all the badges. All the Lost and Found badges.
Well, let's see. You do have, you managed to get a, well, actually, how about we roll for this?
Okay.
A larceny check.
You don't have larceny, though, Isabella.
So it'd be an unskilled larceny check.
Yeah.
I guess wits plus larceny, so that's a -1.
Okay.
And
You might have to roll for me because I'm in a completely other one, and otherwise, like, it's gonna cut me out.
I think it's not changing your audio.
Okay. The last time I even went off of the screen, like, it fucked with the audio.
Yeah, I just don't think it's really doing much of anything.
Okay.
So, here's your character.
Oh, that's right. So you open up your character sheet.
Okay. How do I do that?
You just go over to the journal tab. It looks like it's on the top right. You see a panel of icons.
Yep.
One of them looks like a book.
It's the third one along from the left.
Okay, so that's the journal tab, and you'll see a bunch of lists like protagonists, and just click on the plus on there.
Okay.
What in
Yeah. Elaine's brought up everything at the bottom of the sheet, but not her character info, her stats and all.
the bottom of the sheet?
Aspirations, then all of her age, birth date, and appearance and background and all that.
Okay.
But all the other stuff is missing.
The one
Yeah, all I see is aspiration.
Oh, you've clicked on the bio and info tab.
Yeah, that's all there is. It's the only tab.
You should have a character sheet tab.
Nope, just bio and info.
Okay, let me check. I'll just put that there. Okay. If you take the page, okay, so if you like cut out the page and go back again.
What do you mean?
Okay. Okay, so close the character sheet.
I've done that.
Okay, now open it up again.
Yeah, I click on Dr. Elaine Demir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I've got a blank sheet.
Okay. No, I have something a lot more for you.
Okay, yep, now I've got it. Yeah.
Okay. Now I just have to do this. Okay. Now, Isabella, you should be able to open up your character sheet and look up your sheet then. rolled a d20.
Says it's loading. Okay. Okay.
So you see
Got
the
it.
character sheet with Chronicles of Darkness on it?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Alright. Now, in order to make a sheet roll, you click
Yes.
on wits, the actual word wits,
Okay.
and you'll see it highlighted.
Got it.
And then highlight larceny. Click on larceny.
Okay, I did.
Okay. So you see there's, oh, keep clicking on it.
Ready?
I think you're double clicking. Okay. So if you go back to the dice roller at the top, you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you just click on the die. And there's no particular modifiers or anything, just go submit. Isabella, you there?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is it rolling?
Okay, you just click on wits and larceny again, deactivating them. You have to click on them again.
Okay.
Okay. And then you click on the die on the dice roller box. The die icon. Okay?
Dice rolling. Okay, so now which dice roll?
You just click
I
on the
have, like-
red die. It's an image.
There is no red.
What do you mean there is no red?
There's no. It's not red. It just says advanced roller, and it has D4, D60, D12, D20, D100, and fudge.
You're not on your character sheet. I'm talking about on your character sheet.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Then you click wits and you click larceny and you click the red dice.
Okay.
I'll give an example roll at my end. I've just somehow accidentally added a dot to wits.
That can be easily removed.
How do I do it?
You just click on the, you had 2 dots of wits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's an easy fix. Just put it there. Just click on the 2 dots on the second dot.
Cool. Right. Okay, so now I click wits and I go down to larceny and I click larceny and it's a normal roll and I hit the red dice.
Yep.
Okay, I've just rolled it, and it's doing nothing.
Yeah.
It should do something.
Same here. Oh. I heard something.
I did that.
Okay.
I did that, so don't worry about that. Just ignore that.
Okay.
You'll see a box pop up saying modifiers.
Nope.
When you click
Nope.
on the red die.
Just did, and
Oh,
nothing.
wait, hold on. Okay, modifiers.
Yep. Just don't put anything on there. Just click submit.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, you got one success.
Oh. Oh, okay. I want to see what does that, but okay. It does it on your end.
I'm trying to operate the dice, and I'm not getting any effect.
Okay, let me just check for a second.
So I click on wits,
Yeah,
and I click on larceny.
yeah. Oh, you've, you're not even on the, thing there. That's a completely different...
Oh, right.
Yeah, you didn't have it on the window, so, yeah, you had to...
Right, now submit. Okay.
Kitty!
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Okay.
So,
Have it in the map.
So, technical difficulties.
Yes.
Okay, but we got that sorted. So that
Okay.
is fine. Alright, there we go. Okay. So you got a pretty good key card. That should give you some access to floors.
Yeah.
Not really sensitive areas though, but you got something.
Got it.
okay, so did a roll come up then?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, what did it roll?
3 successes.
Okay, yeah, no, that was a dead roll. There was no intention of that actually meaning anything. That was a test to make sure I was getting it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Alright.
so you've managed to swipe some cards by the sound of it with one success.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, baby?
Cat cam.
No. Got a kitty on cam.
Yeah, at least we didn't get the chocolate starfish.
No. She's a classy dame like that. But she's a cutie.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have kind of a little more access, kind of like one of the maintenance crews key cards.
And you've got Elaine's number.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when the shift's over, you can call her and slip her a key card.
Exactly.
Well, there you go.
So she's gonna call her on her way home. After she's left the building.
Yep.
After she's up the building. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're just contacting her on your phone then?
Yes.
Okay.
Only old Sally.
Alright, well, Elaine, your phone starts ringing.
Okay. Elaine goes to the phone, checks it, sees it's an unfamiliar number, suspects that it might be the cleaner, and answers.
Okay.
Ice cream, bitch.
Ah. Thought it might be you.
Hi. So, I got a key card for you. It's a maintenance key card. So, yeah. Where you want me to give it to you?
All right. There's a service station about 5 miles down the road from Infi-Net's main headquarters. A Shell service station. We'll meet there.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
And Elaine books a taxi.
Smart.
Lift. Uber lift.
And
All the same
gets
thing.
herself to the service station.
Okay, so we're just going to take out the server and put in this sort of thing. Alright, so you both meet up at the service station.
Yep. Taxi pulls up. Elaine gets out. She's dressed herself down into some more simple clothes. So she's not wearing the high-flying business suit anymore. She basically packed some overnight clothes when she flew over from New York. So she meets you, gives you a nod, says, so you have something for me.
Yeah. Here you go. It's very simple. It's very simple.
Yep, and Elaine gives you a nod of respect, takes the card, and slips you a card in turn.
What this?
Formal access card to biotech facilities.
Yeah, I like you.
This gives you level 1 access, so you can utilize the labs.
Okay, cool.
It's an anonymous guest card.
Okay. I gotta go home, otherwise my mom will be all up in my business.
Understandable. When is your next shift?
Tomorrow.
Well, I'll see fit to have myself hopefully out there before your shift begins.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so Isabella, you're off to back home.
Go home.
Yep. And Elaine.
Go home.
Well, now having an access card to the facilities, she has to think about how she's going to get in a way that is not going to trigger any visual security.
Okay.
So she's going to look for any late night clothing stores that are open.
Yep.
And see if she can pick up some simple changes of clothes that make her look like potentially low-key staff coming in.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart
Yeah.
would be open at this time, and you could get kind of a uniform that looks very similar.
Exactly. So that's the kind of thing she'd be looking at. Getting something that's close enough that it's not going to trigger immediate bells on someone looking through the security camera. She knows what the basic uniform looks like because she's seen Isabella wearing it.
Yeah, and you got a key card for maintenance crew.
Yep. So, yep, she'll go in, she'll procure some clothing, etc. And, then she'll find a public toilet somewhere where she can quickly slip in and change herself into maintenance person's clothing and stuff things into her bag to just look like someone coming with an ordinary bag of stuff to do their maintenance shift.
Okay. All right.
So the big question for her is, where's she going to search first?
Well, you have heard of, you did hear about Isabella mentioning that the Jeffrey went missing at around the time he took a trip in the server room, the server building.
So the server building has strong possibilities. Other possibilities potentially would include anywhere where she could access records and possibly find anything that's missing. Problem is, when it comes to accessing the records, she's a good investigator, but she's not overly good with computers. She's only got very basic computer skills. She's computer 0.
Yeah, she could pretty much just operate a computer, but nothing...
Exactly. In terms of hacking computer systems and all the rest, getting into files, she's probably got 0 chance, and she knows it. So her strongest candidate would actually be to search the server room, search around the site where he actually went missing, because she has forensic investigation skills.
Okay.
She won't find anything via a random computer, but she may find something via the scene of disappearance.
Okay.
So she's going to get in and try and get into the server room as just a maintenance worker, utilising a maintenance card.
Okay, and you get some, Well, one member of, also the maintenance crew, kind of takes a look and, why are you going down there?
Just got to check something out.
Okay. You don't have subterfuge.
No, I don't have dots in subterfuge. I do have dots in animal ken. Animal ken allows you to understand the animal, so it would allow you to understand basic instinctive animalistic reactions.
Well, yeah, but, like, you're lying to a maintenance crew, dude.
Yeah. It'd have to be more sophisticated than that.
Yeah.
She does have streetwise.
That could work.
No, Streetwise is more about kind of it's not about like office work or things like in high-tech industry buildings.
No. Yeah, Streetwise might allow her to navigate the criminal underworld, but it doesn't really allow her to deal with a legal corporation.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, if she's just breaking into a building and they're asking her, she's like, well, I don't know, I was just told to do it. You know?
Just told to check something down there.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Okay.
basically, you have a subterfuge with a -1 penalty because she's got no dots in it.
Yeah. So this would be like wits plus subterfuge.
That'd give her a single die roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it again. There you go. Fix that. Okay, so wits plus subterfuge.
Yeah, and I'll put the -1 automatically.
Okay. It's got modifier 0.
Yeah, just put 0 for that.
Okay, submit.
Yep.
0 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm unconvincing as hell.
It's like, I just, except I just worked there, so who told you that?
Some bald guy.
Old guy. You have a name?
There are loads of bald people. It's gonna hit someone. It's one of those physical features that's common enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glasses.
can I see some ID, please?
Sure, shows the key pass.
Yep. Your name's Harold?
Oh, have I gone and got the wrong key pass?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, very awkward.
I just got to go down and take a look. That's what the guy said.
Yeah, I
You can
don't
sort
think
these
so.
out.
And he's getting his phone out, and you see him calling 911.
Okay, okay. Just looking at the character for a second.
Okay.
Okay. She sighs, reaches down into her bag, pulls out her light pistol and says, "You're putting that away now."
And he instinctively puts his hands up, including the phone, which...
And she steps on the phone.
What?
And she steps on the phone.
Oh, okay, so she takes it. Hey!
I'm not the one who was stupid enough to dial 911, sweetie.
Okay, who are you?
Someone high up enough and who does enough dirty things to know that there are times where a pistol works better than a tongue.
Okay, way past my pay grade. Look, just don't shoot me.
If you don't give me a reason, I see no need.
Alright. And he just backs away slowly.
Good. Now, I'm going to resolve the issue of a missing person, and you're going to make of yourself a missing person.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. And he just kind of walks away even more, and as soon as he turns the corner, you hear rapid footsteps.
He's running.
Doesn't want to get shot.
Pull the runner.
She looks down and goes, "Damn, that was a good phone."
All right. So, in the
For a
meantime,
second,
oh, what?
she opens up the back of the phone, and she takes out the SIM card.
Okay. Oh, we got another kitty. Yeah. Isabella, what are you doing?
Dealing with family.
Well, it's the kind of general hustle and bustle, people arguing, just general family stuff. It's kind of boring.
And while you're engaging in it, Elaine is going to swap out the SIM card in her phone for the other guy's SIM card, and she's going to phone you.
Okay.
Okay, so your phone starts ringing.
Okay, I make my normal excuse and goes, "Who this?"
Ice Queen bitch.
Oh, hi.
Hi,
What do you
got a
want?
slight problem in that I'm calling from the SIM card of one of your co-workers. It seems he and I had an unfortunate misunderstanding involving a pistol.
Wait, who had the gun?
Oh, that was me.
Cool. I knew I liked you.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's only a matter of time before he reports that I got in via a certain card. You might want to do something to make it clear that it wasn't you who got me that card.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to destroy the tapes when I get in tomorrow?
Probably better to do it before tomorrow.
I don't know if I can do that. Hold on. I got an idea.
Kitty problem.
Oh, kitty problem.
Oh.
Hello. Hello, Pussycat.
Hey there, Luna. Okay.
See, everyone loves you. Okay. You can and tail on my face. Okay, so she makes an excuse and hops back in her car to go to work. In her street clothes.
So she's leaving her uniform out. Oh, well, actually, she would leave her uniform back there. Back at the at her work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have like lockers or things like that, and for uniforms.
No, she just probably took it off and, to because she probably changed for dinner or something. I don't know.
Cool.
Okay, so you're heading back over to the building.
Yes.
And as you go into the parking lot, you find there's a couple cop cars there.
Okay. I make it look like I'm going into work and have my badge showing.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing you're going to the server building?
Yes.
Okay. One of the cops stops you. Ma'am, you can't go in there.
Why? What do you want?
No, look, it's a situation.
I'm just going to work. Like, why are you bugging me?
Somebody's actually broke in. We're dealing with an intruder.
And?
Well, you can't really go inside there.
Do you want to tell my bosses that? Because, I'm going to get in trouble. And, I can't deal with that shit right now.
Make a subterfuge check.
Okay. Okay. So is it wits plus?
Wits plus subterfuge.
Okay, I see it.
Yep.
Subterfuge. Red dice roll. Okay, modifiers?
I'd give a +1.
Okay.
Because you have a good excuse there.
One. Submit.
2 successes. Alright. And he goes onto the radio, specifying some kind of code. You don't know the context. It's like, alright, go on in.
Thanks, dude. Okay, so she goes in.
Yep. Okay, some of the cops kind of stare at you, but it's like, okay, alright. Yeah, they know you're there, they just don't like it.
Okay. So I'm assuming I've been told to stay away from a certain level.
Well, they're just searching the building.
Okay. Okay.
But you've been coming in there to clean things up.
And you're cleared. You're
Yeah.
a worker who's got a card, and yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna grab my cart, and then I'm gonna make it look like I've clocked in for my shift. And then I'm gonna go to the security room.
Okay. Now, while you're doing that, oh, sorry. What?
Which I'm assuming is actually part of the server building.
Yeah, they would have a security room.
Yep.
Nice.
But back to Elaine. This is or doing a bit of a rewind with you while. So, the guy you just threatened is running away, and it took some time for Isabella to come over here.
Yep.
So, in the meantime, while you're digging around, you hear some footsteps.
Okay, so I'm going to look for a good place to conceal myself.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and you see some kind of no, the lights are turned on.
Yep. Well, surely there's going to be somewhere reasonable in a place like a server room where I can secrete myself. It's going to be cramped. There's going to be a lot of machinery.
Yeah, and you'd have to be away from cameras.
Yeah.
I would say this is wits plus stealth.
Okay, so that's going to be 3. Okay. Okay, any modifiers?
I'd say a +1 for the environment because there's plenty of blind spots around the servers.
That does make sense.
Okay, let's see here. 2 success. Wait, no. Oh, 4 successes. Wow.
Yep.
On 4 dice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Dude.
You are evading these guys like you're like a shadow in the night.
Ninja.
Pretty much. And also avoiding cameras.
Corporate ninja. Corporate ninja.
Sounds like a band name.
It does. Like some indie rock band.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god.
All right, so you're pretty much evading the cops like nobody's business.
She's had to do some dodgy things in her time. Yeah. Her particular line of CEO work is grim.
Okay, so you're just evading the cops easily. Meanwhile, burping. Back to Isabella. So you were at the security room.
Yes.
You don't have a, you don't actually have clearance for that.
Yeah, I would. They're not
That's-
gonna take out their own trash, dude.
Well, it's. I was thinking like a, in particular, a little security room. Well, yeah, they would have people stationed there. So yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah.
take out their own trash.
Of course not. No, they're too busy looking at the videos. So fair enough.
Yeah. So as she's going to take out the trash, she pops a magnet onto the computer.
Yeah, there's a guy there. There's a guy there who's intently
Yeah.
looking at the cameras.
I know that doesn't mean he's looking at the actual
Service box.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the tower PC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you going to
Yes,
get the
yes,
magnet
yes.
from, though? They keep magnets out of those areas quite deliberately.
I know. But that doesn't mean I don't have them cart.
You have one in your cart.
Yeah, my cleaning cart.
Where would you get a magnet from?
It'd actually be fairly common because you'd use magnets in cleaning to pick up small metal objects that fall to the floor.
Okay.
Sweeping magnet.
Ah, so those would be pretty big.
No, actually, they're only about the size of a bar magnet, and the idea is, basically, when you can't get into the crevices, you stick the little rare earth bar magnet and just suck anything to the magnet.
Like
Okay.
paper clips and pens and you know things
all
like that.
kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, quite a few cleaners have them these days.
Okay. Fair enough. That would require. Oh, I got the wrong character sheet up. That
Of course,
would
I'd frequently
require
get the heat.
dexterity plus stealth in order to stick it on without making any noise.
Yeah, without being noticed.
Okay. Any modifiers?
No. You're just sticking it on and you're just trying to not make any noise.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh! Ding! And the security guard immediately looks towards you. What was that?
What'd you do?
Nothing. What did you do? And he goes
What did you do?
toward the area where he hears the ding, so he goes towards you. What are you doing around here?
Cleaning. Duh.
Okay, yeah, but, like, what was that ding? What did you ding? And he looks, he's about to look
Oh,
behind
that's
where, around the tower.
What did I drop? What'd you drop?
I didn't drop it. Oh, shit, what did you do? He sees the magnet.
What?
You put a magnet there, you idiot! Oh,
Ugh. I forgot I had it on.
what do you mean? Wait,
I was here and I had it on me. Oh shit. Did I mess up something?
yeah. You put a magnet on a computer while we're looking for an
What I
intruder.
did? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck. Why did you even put the
I was
magnet
using
here?
it earlier to click. Because I was taking out the trash and I was using it earlier?
What? He looks at you funny. Because he's looking at the monitor, because he's looking at the tower, and it's like, yeah. There's
No, because actually you do use them to clean up behind the monitors. To
well, he's looking at the tower, not the monitors.
No, but you clip it onto next to your badge. So they have like a clip on the back so that you can clip them on.
So yeah, basically
Like-
what she's saying is she's had the thing clipped on her, and she hasn't realised it's been there, and it's come out and dinged the back of the tower.
Exactly.
She forgot to take it off.
So it's like on the pen, this part right here. So it's got a clip that you put on, and you can clip to your badge.
And
Kinda
she forgot
like-
to take her magnet off, and the magnet's now hit the back of the computer tower.
Yeah. So it's this on your badge.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I just gone and accidentally put a magnet there.
Yeah. Completely plausible, actually.
Okay.
Also likely to get her a hell of a telling off.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we can't deal... okay, well, we can't deal with this right now. You better hope that this doesn't scramble anything.
Okay.
Because
I know
I ain't
anything
taking a
about
fall for
this
this.
Whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to have to look at your name. Okay, Isabella Reyes. Alright.
So it'd be like this on a badge.
Sorry, like, what?
It'd
Ah,
be like
okay.
this
On a badge.
on a badge.
Right, okay. So yeah, he just checks your name, and then he
Yeah.
goes back to watching the footage.
Because they really do make them like pens where they have a telescopic end to them, and that's where the magnet is. And it just kind of like one of those pointers where you know the end extends
Right,
Yep,
okay.
and the magnets are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I explain it well enough?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine.
Okay.
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 So. Yeah, okay, so you just kind of shooed out of the room there. As the security officer goes back.
But also, I take the trash because I mean that's the whole.
Oh, of
Said
course.
I was in
yeah,
there.
yeah. It's like, you know, you take out the trash and put it in the bag and then... Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But other than that, he pretty much just tries to shoo you out of the room because he doesn't want you fucking anything else up.
Which is very fair.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he's being fair. I mean, I can't really fault the guy.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Alright, so you got the magnet put on there. Which may or may not have messed up. Things like that, but we'll find out later. Anyways, back to Elaine. So you're while you're evading the cops, you still are trying to perform an investigation.
Yeah.
So, how exactly are you going to proceed with that?
Well, at this current situation, I'm in a position of having to just hide and evade. It's going to be easier to get the information once the police have searched around, decided the person must be gone, and left.
Okay.
So as long as I can keep myself hidden, I'll keep myself hidden. Once they've gone, then I'll start doing more serious investigation. In the meantime, what I can manage in investigative terms is just keeping eyes and ears open, seeing if I can spot anything out of the corner of my eye or hear anything that might be suspicious.
Okay. And you got 4 successes, so that gets you a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe I got 0 successes on a 6 roll.
I know, damn.
Oh, the worst one I've seen was 0 successes on a 30 dice roll.
Oh, we got a visitor. Hold on. Gotta pause.
Oh, okay. So how's the driving going?
Oh yeah, we got the birth certificate. And thank you, by the way. So then there was the... Oh, I have to send the passport in physically to them. And then I also have to make a photo, because the photo I gave to them was too blurry, apparently.
Too blurry.
You'll see the much little boy with his get on.
Yep.
Oh, I'm listening. Oh yeah, it's almost like a white tone. And olivey coloured jade with black inclusions. Yeah. So if I put it on diamond.
So have you already taken your driving lesson yet, or?
Okay, now you come.
Well, I mean, I know the road code fairly well.
Yeah.
Pretty much inside and out, upside down. Though, you know, I could always keep up, keep refreshed, that sort of thing. It's pretty common sense for the most part.
Okay, back with you.
Alright, so now back to streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So now, it takes a while for the cops to kind of search around and not find you. But with you, Isabella, you're gonna have to try to make up your alibi. How are you gonna keep up the alibi so you can stay there until the cops leave?
Just being like I would.
Sorry, you cut out mostly there.
I'm saying like I would do what I normally do during a shift.
Right.
Okay.
So you're just basically acting as if this is just another shift.
Exactly.
Alright, okay. Fair enough. So, yeah, the cops eventually give up, and they're like, okay, they probably just ran away, so... Okay, so, cops are gone,
Yep. And now Elaine, once the cops have cleared out, is going to try and search the server area and see what she can possibly find while keeping out of reach of those cameras. Because one thing she'd have been able to do while remaining hidden, because she was keeping her eyes and ears open, she'd be able to plot out basically where the cameras are. It's one thing you can do while remaining hidden is poke your eyes around and see cameras.
True, yeah. Well, unfortunately, most of the places where the cameras aren't are, the cameras are mostly focused around the
Point of entries.
Well, the point of entries, but I was thinking more the what you use to access. I want to use
Access points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
So
to say
she's
like
not going
thin client, but you don't know what thin client means. So, but don't worry about it. It's basically a way to access the data of the servers.
Well, she's not going to try and access the server data because she just doesn't have the computer skills for that.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So what she's looking for is any other virtual signs. So is there any sign that there's been some sort of disturbance here? Is there anything which is slightly out of place which might indicate that something has gone on? Anything that could possibly hint at this as a location from which someone disappeared?
Okay, let's see what you'd roll for that.
I would think the intelligence plus investigation.
Okay, yeah. Make that roll.
And would you apply any modifiers?
Not in particular, unless you want to like spend a willpower. Because remember, you can't always spend those.
I think in this instance I actually will.
Okay, so I'll just log one in, and you just add 3 to the modifiers.
Yep.
4 successes again. Okay.
Dude!
She's pulling some seriously lucky rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, she's a luck thief.
Be careful, that is actually a thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's massive. Well, you see this, you see this kind of, door ajar. And just some random door that seems to lead to nowhere. It says staff only. As you look past that, you find a shoe. An empty shoe.
Now that is very...
Left or right?
Looks to be a left one.
What kind of shoe?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what size or what brand?
Is it a running shoe? Is it a business shoe? Is it high heel?
Oh, it's definitely a business shoe.
Right. So, all things considered, likely one of the someone who's here in a working capacity.
And here's the thing. It's warm.
Oh boy, someone else has gone missing real recent.
Okay.
Male or female?
Definitely by the looks of it, male.
Oh.
Some other male has gotten lost in there real recent and left a shoe behind.
Yeah, and then you come across something really strange. And it's rather concerning.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. You see in this room that there's more servers, but there's no PowerPoints here.
What?
And
Okay,
yet,
well that would
light
suggest hard
is-
wiring.
well, there's no PowerPoints, and and the wires are just draped all over the place with nothing connecting them. And there's light being emitted from them.
Now that is very interesting.
Oh, and Isabella, you're also kind of caught up here.
Okay.
Because as you were walking, you were hearing footsteps around, and you're kind of looking for Ice Queen Bitch, and you find her.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Queen Bitch.
This way. Hand comes out of that door and gives you a finger.
Love.
Yeah. The other thing is that their
Right.
it's like the parts are there, but everything's kind of askew. It's sort of like an approximation of how an office space would be built. But it clearly isn't designed by a person, or at least not a rational person.
Well, from her perspective, this would be the perfect time to reach for her major weapon. Her camera. Out comes the camera phone. She's going to photograph all of this.
Okay. So you take some photographs. Of particular note is, say, the servers that are lit up but having no PowerPoints or anything.
Yep.
And then there's also, and actually having the PowerPoints and ports all kind of splayed onto the ground.
Yep.
You also see a desk that is up on the side. Like a literal desk, cabinet and all, but it's on the side wall. It's like been bolted
We enter a funhouse. Did we enter a funhouse? And I just get the memo.
Well, she's going to take panoramic shots. Basically, holding down and panning across the whole room so that you can get a full panoramic shot of the room. She's not sure what any of this stuff does. And quite frankly, it's weird enough that maybe touching it would be a bad idea.
You do find a door, but besides the one you came in. You see another one.
Have I been in this?
You don't recall anything like this. Ever.
4. Okay. And I also pick up the shoe.
Yep. It's definitely a male shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of the typical work shoe. It's very much like yours, what you're wearing now in your uniform, but the size of a man's.
Mine are a whole of a hell lot smaller.
Oh, yes. Much smaller.
What size of shoe are we looking at here?
About the average size of a man's shoe.
So about a size 9 to 10.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Looking in
I'm
the
not familiar with
I think
U.S.
5
size numbers.
yeah, but in terms of our sizes, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
So we'd be looking at someone who'd be upper 5 foot, which is fairly average for America. I think America's average is somewhere around 5'7".
5'9".
5'9", yeah.
Yeah. And also from where you see this, you see a kind of little tunnel that it was near. Kind of like
ice cream
a shaft, kind of like a a vent, you know, like those, like a crawl space in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Parker around? Sorry.
Peter Parker?
No. Parker as in Leverage Parker.
Yeah. The shaft seems way too seems kind of would be very cramped for the average man.
Leverage. Blonde chick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one that's always crawling around in the vents.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
The TV show Leverage. The thief who literally loves the vents.
Okay, yeah.
We don't get it.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're referring to. Let's just focus back on the game, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like from the evidence that the man whose shoe this is tried crawling in to that shaft.
And hasn't come back to retrieve their shoe.
No.
And the shoe is still warm. Well, if an average-sized man could fit up that shaft, then it's probably pretty likely that Dr. Demir could get up that shaft.
Probably. And fairly easily, too.
But, by the way, she goes, ice cream bitch, I've never been in here.
I suspected as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't crawl around in places.
I've crawled around in worse.
Okay.
And, okay, so Elena's getting herself up into the vent.
Okay. Well, not up into the vent. It's down low.
Oh, right. So, yep, she'll get herself into the vent.
Yep. So it's fairly easy. It's just a little cramped, but not too bad.
In which case, she's going to draw her light pistol. Because in a tight space, she's going to want easy and immediate access if she needs to use it.
Yep. And it's pretty dark down there, so you'd probably have your cell phone light on there as you're going through.
Yeah. So, yep, she'll have the pistol easily secured about her person so that in the cramped situation, she can quickly grab and use it.
Yep. Okay, so you're trudging through there, and pretty quickly and easily, and the vent just takes all kinds of turns for some reason. Like, there's, like, literally no rhyme or reason why this vent would turn in these ways. It's easy enough to get through them, but it's just weird.
Is my cohort following?
Well, Isabella?
For now, she's holding onto your ankle.
Right, following through that way.
Okay, but you'd have to be crawling through if you are...
Yeah.
You're both in the vent.
Yeah.
As you go through the turns. Now, for you,
And
Isabella,
I'm assuming
it's
that
very
I
easy.
fit in a little bit easier than she does.
Oh, yes. Much easier.
Yeah, because you're much smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, she just looks at these chaotic vents and says, at this point, if I find a small cake or a bottle of drink or a white rabbit, someone's going to die.
I just definitely want to make a portal joke right now, but no. Okay, so as you come out, you see you see like an open entrance to it, and it's the only one. There's no other paths or anything to this. Mm-hmm. And you come out the other side, and it's just weird. It's kind of like you come out into this hallway, and it's more of the same kind of junk. Like the same kind of atmosphere. Where
Odds and ends?
What?
Just odds and ends?
Well, it's kind of like a place that was it definitely looks like it's definitely stuff that it's built, but it's not built by anybody who's rational. It's just nonsensical. There's wires everywhere. There's lighting that doesn't make sense. Like there's a tiny little there's a light underneath like these lockers, and it's just underneath them and lighting up the little lip underneath them for some reason. There's no rhyme or reason why a light would need to be there. It's just there. And it's pretty much all like that. It's a kind of mix of high-tech and archaic infrastructure. Nothing here makes any sort of rational sense.
Okay.
Okay, Elaine looks back at you, tilts her head a little bit, says, now what we need is the hat.
Huh? What are you talking about? What hat?
Long corridor, strangeness. I'm expecting a white rabbit. And that means somewhere there's a Mad Hatter.
Oh. Yeah, I never read those books.
And of course, you know Elaine has, because she's got quite a good... she's got a dot in academics. So she's got a bit of background reading.
Well, that's a very common story. Most people have heard of it. But most people have seen the Disney movie.
So yeah, it's kind of... this is getting really Alice in Wonderland shit.
Yeah, I mean, she gets it, but she doesn't really care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Alice in Wonderland, but all technological. Just with more
Yeah.
technology around.
Yeah, she just doesn't care. Isabella just doesn't care.
Well, Elaine looks at it and goes, well, there is an easy way to find out who's behind all this. And she looks at one of the wires, looks back at you and says, we give a wire a yank and see what comes running. Of course, that's also potentially a great way to die, so probably we should refrain from doing that for at least a while.
Well, what if we don't yank on it, we just cut it?
Yeah, probably similar. But if we
Okay.
progress for a little while, maybe we find something, and if things start getting... Okay, what was that?
You just heard a scream in the distance.
Where did that come from?
Well, it's coming down the hallway.
From the vent?
Oh, not from the vent. Down the hallway where you're now entered.
Oh.
Well, one of the ends, by a corner.
Okay. So, who wants to go check out the Grizzly Scream? I volunteer.
He's like,
You take point, I'll take rear.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so
It's
you're
like-
heading down to where the screen is. Where the screen came from.
okay.
Okay, well, Elaine no longer needs her light out because this place is oddly lit. So she's going to put her phone away, and now she's going to just rely on her gun being in her hand.
Okay, so she's got her gun drawn.
Yeah.
Isabella, do you have anything on you, or are you just walking around?
Canister of bleach.
Oh, so you have some bleach.
I have some
Yep.
bleach. She always has bleach.
So she's armed with bleach.
Yes, in a spray bottle.
Yep. Spray on spot bleach. Great for those little pocket cleanups.
Yep. Okay.
Also burns like hell if it gets into a cut.
Exactly.
Or your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. And as you're moving along, you hear this guy come in. So you're turning the corner, and you see in the distance this kind of humanoid figure, but it's very distant, and there's like it's walking around funny.
And here's where Alice comes along.
Yeah. And then you hear something right from the side. Get in here. And as you turn, he goes. You see this man go like, "Get here, get in now, before it sees you."
Elaine's going to skip over there, no problem.
Yep.
She knows when someone's given a warning, it's probably a good idea to listen to it.
Get here, girl. He's looking at you, Isabella.
What? What do you think?
Come here, get here before it sees you.
Okay.
Okay. So, you're kind of in this sort of little kind of this closet area, you'd say. This little pocket, I suppose. Again, kind of weird. Hopefully it didn't see us. And one thing you noticed as you were walking in is that the guy has a shoe missing.
I have your shoe inside my cart.
Okay, yeah, I don't really care about that right now. Doesn't matter.
I don't you, but
So, who are you guys?
I'm Isabella.
And she kind of goes like this.
How do you pose? Yeah, it's like, keep your voice down, girl.
And Elaine says, you can call me Doctor.
Okay, whatever, Doctor Who. Like that. Okay, whatever. You know, plenty of weird shit has happened, and I'll just believe anything at this point. Okay. I don't know what's been going on at all here. I don't even know what this place is. All what I do know... What?
Elaine gives a quick breath and says, I am a doctor and I specialize in weird shit.
Okay, cool. Anyways, all I know is those things that look human aren't. I don't know what they are.
we haven't seen anything besides you.
Okay, quick question. What are they, as far as you can judge?
Borg, like the Borg, but crazy and screaming.
Huh. So, cybernetic biotech then?
Something like that.
Probably be some good money in that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess good money.
For now.
Think about it. If you can find a way to integrate machines and flesh seamlessly so that they create a functional cyborg, that could be worth something.
Yeah, if you can get out of here. How did you guys get in here?
Through the vents. Same way you did.
Yeah. I mean, how did you get in here before the weird shit?
Oh,
But
it's not hard when you got a gun and a security pass.
I always have a
So
pass.
you can't. So you broke in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you came from the server.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that vent you crawled through.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, well, when I came in here, I was here like, I don't know, several hours ago. I was already in here. I had just gotten into the vent, but when I came from there, I was already caught up in this.
Whatever.
Whatever this is. So that's why I'm
Right.
kind of weirded out. So you just
So you
came
come
in.
in. Yeah. We came in the same way you did. We've seen the weird shit you've seen, so, yeah. But you say you've been here several hours.
At least.
Well, your shoe was still warm.
Okay. No, what I mean is... Okay. In that office, I guess. I was just in that office. But see, I came in that office from somewhere else completely. Not in the server rooms.
One door in, one door out. So what you're saying is it was different doors.
Yeah, something like that.
The doors went to different places.
Yeah.
She's gonna start spraying his clothes with bleach.
Okay. Could you not? What is this?
Bleach?
Bleach. Okay, whatever. Alright. Caught in a crazy maze and being sprayed by bleach. By a crazy girl. Okay.
So, what you're saying then is if we tried to use the vents again, they'd probably take us somewhere else. Not back to the server room.
Probably.
So we're gonna find another way out. So, she's stopped spraying the dude, and now she's just spraying the walls.
Okay. Yeah. So we gotta find a way out while we're avoiding those things. The
What
side
thing?
doors.
We didn't see anything.
You tried taking one of them down?
I've seen one of my guys do this, and they just I don't know. They have like some kind of either some kind of superhuman strength or something. They just dragged him away.
Did they have guns?
No, but well, they didn't have guns. We used guns. Didn't work on them, or at least didn't affect their ability.
Okay, kind of bullets.
If you think it's that kind of pea shooter, yeah, no. We have real guns here. And he shows up with a Beretta.
FMJ?
Okay, now, out of character, I don't know what that means.
Full metal jacket. Are the bullets the full copper-cased metal jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so FMJs don't work. That probably means my little lead bullets won't work, so, yeah.
Well, they did hurt them, I think, but they just ignored the pain.
So massive damage could still destroy them, possibly.
Yeah, but you'd probably have to do a huge amount of damage. These guys
Elaine
are like
looks
zombies.
across at Isabella, says, did you happen to bring any chlorine with that bleach?
I always carry some.
She reaches into a fanny pack that she has hidden underneath her top.
And she goes, "Will this do?"
Pulls out a little bottle full chlorine. Well, we do have the capacity to make a bomb, but when that's done, that's going to be all of our fuel.
Yeah, okay. So we got one bomb, probably. Yeah, there's a bunch of those things out there.
As I'm spraying the walls, does anything look different? Like, is there an extra door inside here that we don't know about?
No, it's kind of like a small alcove of walls.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, apparently the bleach isn't showing anything extra up.
Yeah.
Now, it is bleaching the walls, though. The walls are discoloring, but that's about it.
Okay.
Just the normal reaction it would have.
Okay.
At least it's clean.
So, these things scream and they look off. What do they look like properly? We only got the tiniest glimpse.
They're
Details matter.
They were part of my team. Okay, look. We came in here looking for some missing people who have gone missing around here.
Yeah.
Where's here you?
I don't know. I have no idea. We just went into the server.
Were you in LA? Were you in New York? You in London?
We came in through the server room. Through the
At what
server.
company?
Infi-Net.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was some missing person cases. I'm supposed to keep this all in the down low, but at this point, fuck it, anything goes. Look, I was just hired to possibly, as part of a search party. And, if anybody was going to come public, maybe even, do some executions.
So you work for Infi-Net?
No. I was contracted by the military.
Right. So this is shit's gone unexpected from the military perspective, and they want a black op to clean it up.
Yeah. What I didn't prepare for was them taking people and turning them into zombie cyborgs. That shit wasn't in my pay grade.
I can see how that might slip your preparations.
Yeah, so at this point, anything... I'm just gonna come out with it, whatever. At this point, if we ever get out of here, I'm probably dead. But it's better than that. They took some of my crew. Some of which I know. And they did things. There's this thing that came in and pumped something into them, and they grew like machine parts.
Hence that bit about them being like Borg.
Yeah, they just grew it. It was like they were pumped full with it, and they were screaming the entire time. Still screaming.
And still alive.
Yeah.
That would mean it would have to include some sort of means to mitigate the damage and pain. Impressive.
Yeah, if you call being turned into Borg impressive, against your will.
Well, compared to massive shock resulting in heart failure within moments, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was friendly. I said it was aggressive.
Bored now? Go.
Yeah,
I'm
you're...
just gonna look out. So the guy just looks out, peeks his head. Okay, I don't see anybody. Yeah, okay. Should be safe around here, I guess.
Okay, go.
How many rounds you still got?
In this thing, let's see here. A full clip, full magazine after this one.
Right.
And there seems to be only 2 in here.
I take it you're going single shot?
Sorry, what was that?
Take it you're going single shot?
Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna do much good. You can shoot them, but they just keep on coming.
Where do you aim your shot?
Anywhere.
Even headshots?
Headshot, chest shots. You can try to take out their heart and lungs and it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't even slow them down. But I still
Sounds like
think
a dodge.
they still feel
Sounds
the
like a
pain.
dodge game.
They still scream
Well.
as if they've been shot, but they keep on coming.
That's chilling.
Yeah. A bit.
Well, I sound, as a doctor, I think I have a prescription. A vigorous jog.
Yeah, okay.
In other words, let's run.
Bored now?
Okay,
Yeah.
what are you doing, Isabella?
She's kind of like sat in the corner, just going.
Okay.
Well,
She's just bored at this point.
Okay, but she's not like walking off on her own or anything?
No, she's just like sat down. She's like, I'm bored.
Elaine looks across and says, I think my companion wants to blow something up.
Blowing up shit is fun.
Well, we didn't try blowing them up, I suppose.
Blowing up shit is always fun.
Well, shall we get on with that jog?
Yeah. Got any idea where?
Thought you might have more of an idea than that.
I have no fucking clue how this thing goes around. I think it like shifts around maybe.
Well, maybe we need to catch attention.
Catch attention?
Yeah.
Are we gonna tug on wires now?
Well, if these things are grabbing your men and transforming them into something else, maybe, just maybe, they know the layout of this place.
I don't think that's a good idea. You're saying we capture one of them?
Yeah.
How?
She points over the wires on the wall. They look like good ropes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have any better ideas. But one of you two ties makes the trap. I'm not gonna be involved in it.
Whatever.
chicken.
Yeah.
She walks over to the wall. Elaine looks for a nice fat cable and yanks it out of the wall.
Okay. So you yank some wire, and there's some sparks.
Mm-hmm.
And but nothing that really harms you or anything.
Yep, so I grab the other end of the cable and yank it free,
Okay. Yep.
breaking off the length of cable.
Yeah, it just seems to kind of come out. But there's no kind of it seems like it keeps coming.
So no end to the cable, just keeps pulling loads of cable out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Huh. How long is it?
I don't know.
She just keeps on pulling for a bit,
Yeah.
seeing how much cable she can pile out.
It just spills out more and more.
Well, she looks at a length of about 20, 30 yards of cable, which is between 60 and 100 feet of cable.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to try and cut it off.
Okay. With what?
Okay, looks at the guy with the gun. You got a combat knife or something like that?
Yep. Hands you the knife. If you wanna get
I tried to
electrocuted.
do. Sorry, what's that?
If you want to get electrocuted. Because the stuff is live.
Right. So she lays it down, pinions the part that isn't live to the floor, sits the knife over the top of it, edge down, and then looks around for something to hammer it with.
Okay. So you're trying to cut the wire in such a way that you don't get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Make a wits plus science check.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I seem to have highlighted intelligence somehow. Got it.
Yeah. This is more about your quick improvisational thinking.
Yeah. Modifier?
I would say +1 because you have the knife, but it also is made of steel, so it's easy to cut, but it's a bit tricky, so you only get a +1.
Okay.
Okay, well, you can't seem to find a way that would not electrocute you.
Damn.
Yeah, and as you pull, it just kind of, and as you were pulling, it seems to kind of come out like, sort of like technological guts, in a way. That would be the best way to describe it.
Like a disemboweling.
Yeah. But with tech gore rather than like bodily gore.
Suitably disturbing.
Technical. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, it is. It is.
there anything flammable?
Well, there is your clothes.
So any of the stuff coming out from the wires, could it catch fire?
There's oil.
Okay, well we've
Or
got a sharp...
like battery fluid kind of things.
Okay, chemistry check to understand what the fluid is.
Okay, that would be intelligence plus science. And you can add your specialty, your chemistry specialty.
Yep.
I would say a -2 because you don't have any formal equipment around with you.
So all in all, it'll be -1.
Yep. Effectively. Okay, 3 successes.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Especially given that you have no real equipment to do formal tests.
But yeah, you could do things like test it against the edge of the knife to see if it has corrosive properties. You could tell its viscosity. You could get a sense of the odor. Things that could give you a broad idea of what chemical you're looking at.
Yeah. What you're looking at is kind of just crude oil mixed with battery fluid.
So, should be flammable.
It would most likely be.
Okay, she looks over to the soldier. You got a flint to go with this steel?
I got a lighter.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Set fire to that.
To what? What are you pointing?
She points to the liquid.
Okay. So. And he lights it up, and it is indeed quite flammable.
Okay. Fan a little air into it to see if we can get a bit of a fire going. That should get something's attention.
Okay.
Should I spray it with bleach?
Yeah.
In this instance, it'll probably put it out.
Okay. So basically, you get fried tech spaghetti as the whole thing kind of catches fire, and it goes up the wires and such.
Okay. Is anything coming?
Hold on. I need to go to the loo. So I'm just going to pause this for now. I'm going to pause the stream.
Now I'm just going to put a round of cuppers on.
He's getting cut.
All right.
What up?
Well, I'm not sure how this is all going to pan out, but I'm just figuring, like, how the stream is going. This is the first time I've done this sort of thing.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I know anything about this shit. I'm sorry.
No, that's
Sorry.
okay.
I'm sure that's not a...
No, that's fine. You're fine. It's just I'm not sure if this is like actually part of the video recording or not, and I'm probably gonna have to cut it out.
Makes sense.
And then I pause the stream. I don't know what effect that has.
I don't know.
Good news is there's no viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, so all this embarrassing shit is not being seen.
Well, that's always good. But I am gonna have to get going soon because I am starving
Okay.
and it's getting kind of late here.
Alright, well, soon, when Averin gets back, I'll, kind of end it on a bit of a cliffhanger. Yeah. How do you like the audio?
By the way, can you hear me?
Sorry, what?
Audio's okay. I'm like, can you hear Uncle Guy though?
A little bit, but not too much.
Okay, like you can't hear what he's saying.
Only like bits and snippets.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the kettle to boil.
Okay. So just starting, going on again? Okay. So, as, your little, techno spaghetti, lights on fire, you see, a figure similar to what you saw before, but kind of a different profile, starts, walking up down the hall, and it's like, oh shit. And you hear this thing call out, Trenton! All down the hall. Like, it's echoing down the hall. Oh, fuck. And that's where we end it. Just wanted to end it on a little cliffhanger.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Alright, so, that's it for this stream. Good night, everybody, and yeah, stop in the stream and recording.